do you think, Cole? You want to go for a rip?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so now we're in something absolutely different. This video, I want to show you about something that I really know nothing about. This is a 1969 Camaro SS. Now, I don't know the difference between a 69 Camaro SS, a 67 Camaro, an RS. I don't know anything about it. All I know is this might be the nicest one I've ever seen. Now, just because I don't know much about the models or the years and whatever, doesn't mean I don't know quality. So this car was not done by me. I never do American cars at all, unless it's a newer Challenger or a Hellcat or something like that. But the quality of this car, so it was a 69 SS, original, I don't know if it's a hunter green, a dark green, but it is an absolutely stunning color. So this specific car, just the restoration alone for the body was about $62,000. So that in itself is already a home run in my books. But things like the motor upgrade, the interior with the deluxe interior, everything is up to GM standards of the date. It's not just stamped parts from a catalog shop. This is actually all original. New paintwork, the hood is functional. It has everything that you would want in a 69 Camaro. And from what I've been told, the 69 is the most sought after car. But just listen to the sound. Like, it's what a true muscle car is supposed to be like. So we're taking you around a bit in this car. This video is not about this car specifically, guys. We're gonna go and I'm gonna show you. I got a brand new Panamera GTS that we're gonna show you the TechArt widebody we're working on. We're just pulling into Fast Track now, and let's take a look at the Panamera. So we're inside Fast Track, guys. We're in the wash bay. This is a Panamera for this is just a Panamera for Sport Turismo. So Sport Turismo just has the Avant style back end. Now this isn't our car, oddly enough, but ours is a white one. Ours is a GTS. Come take a look. So what we're doing with this car is we're doing a full TechArt wide body with the carbon hood, the wide flares, the lowered stance. We've got a set of Brixton wheels on it. It's down here. Let's go take a look at it. So can you see the difference?
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my head. We're trying to catch me out of the trying to catch me out of the we're trying to catch me out of the
It is already, without the bumpers on it, without anything on it, look how wide it is on the side. You can see the side of the tire. just sticking out there. You can see the Techart exhaust tips sticking out. Now this car is kind of a weird story. I didn't buy this car, I bought the kit. Somebody bought the kit from us and they started installing it, and what they decided to do was, instead of having it painted and fully installed, they just glued it on and they wrapped the car over it. So if you come look at it, the installation wasn't bad. The installation's a pretty decent job, but the problem now is that you can't just paint that piece on the car. So we have to either uninstall it or we got to paint the whole quarter panel. So anyway, long story short, doors are off because we got to paint the side part of the door. Where are they? Are they around? No, they're not. So as you can see, mine's a GTS. It has a set of Brixton wheels, which are really nice actually for this specific car. The front fender is the same idea. We have to cut this out and redo it. Doors are over here. Actually, I changed my mind. Here's the hood. So guys, this is a carbon fiber hood. Let me show you. Do you see the Techart underneath here? You gotta maybe spin the camera this way, but it's full carbon Techart. It's a part of the kit. So what's happening here is we're gonna clean this off. We're gonna get the top side redone. So this has to be sanded down. All the pinholes have got to be taken out, and it's got to be painted body color. So they're going to be doing this next. And then over here, so these are the back doors for the car. So these are the moldings that go on the back side. Again, they've already been put on prior to us. What we got to do is take them off, sand them, repaint them. He's already doing it over here. Hey Chris, sorry. So if you can see, Chris is finishing it, and it's going to be ready for paint sooner rather than later. This car I should have done in the next, I would say, couple weeks, but this is going to be a perfect comparison with our RS6, our Mansory car. But this thing sounds awesome, it's fast, and it looks really cool. Even like this, I think it looks really awesome. So this is the next car we're going to be working on. I'll show you guys in the upcoming videos, but let's go take a look at our Camaro SS. Okay guys, so we just drove the Camaro. We've seen the Porsche that we're doing, but let me tell you a little bit about this Camaro, because it's not just a regular 69 SS. Again, I told you I don't know much about it, but I know enough to tell you that this is probably one of the best ones around. First of all, the paint job. Cole, just show them. It was $62,000 Canadian is what was spent on this. The car color is original color to this chassis, that's this VIN tag, but you can't find a scratch on it, you can't find a ding on it. Bumpers are original, front, rear, all the moldings are original. There's no such thing as catalog shopping on this car, because in the catalogs you'd be buying every strip and whatever. You could build a whole car on a Camaro catalog nowadays, but in this car's case, all original. 69 SS. It is not numbers matching, but this thing has a Blueprint 396 motor, and what I mean by that is this. Check it out. So Blueprint is an engine manufacturer. It does say 350 on it, but it's a 396, so a 350 stroker. Blueprint is an engine manufacturer in the States. They built this car. It's a crate, motor. It's a crate motor. It was dropped in by the old owner. Now you look around in this car, it's all fairly brand new. The only things you see is a few bit of specks of dirt here and there because we actually drove it 1 or 2 times. But if you look at it closely, you'll know what I mean by perfection. It's probably one of the nicest put together. It's not exactly a resto mod in the sense, because the chassis is the original. It doesn't have like an Art Morrison setup or anything like that. So it's quite original in the sense, other than the engine. If you look underneath here, it does have an actual functioning ram air hood on the other side. Sorry, cut you off. Most people wonder, hey, if you did all this, why didn't you do a better job of this? Well, that's actually factory. All this wiring's factory, these stampings are factory. The car is quite original. Exterior, like I said, it has the 350 badging, the Camaro SS badging, all original. The wheels, however, are 18-inch instead of the factory 15-inch. These are made by American Racing. We just wanted a bit more of a stance on it. The 15-inch wheels are in storage in a safe place. Other than that, this thing has subframe connectors, it has Flowmaster exhaust, all the stuff you would do on a basic build, except this is just taken to another level. Now, what else can I show you on this car? Let's look inside at least. So, inside, a bunch of stuff that you'll notice. So Camaros, from what I've been told, have two types of interiors. This is called the deluxe interior, so I guess it has the more deluxe plastic. Transmission is a 5-speed, it's not a 4-speed anymore. All the gauges and stuff are original. Only thing added was this clock, which was from a different model from what I've been told. But other than that, it's absolutely a beautiful car. It's a really, really cool car. Cole, I'll show you this book. Hold on. So with this car, Rumble Seat Restorations was who actually built the chassis of this car before we swapped the motor. So if you look at it, you just see everything, how the car started. Now it is originally green, as you can see inside the doors and what have you. Somebody had already painted it black and red, and this is how the previous owner got it. So the previous owner did a full restoration, cut out all the rust, took out the floor pan, everything was done on this car, fully documented. Like I said, I don't know much about the American cars per se, but I do know good workmanship. So, and you can't find a flaw other than maybe a rock chip here or there, which it doesn't have, but those kind of things there may be, but in the workmanship, it's at least an 11 out of 10. Like you can see it all primed and finished up. The car was just done right. Like the interior, like this is when they actually painted the green. Just an absolutely well put together car. There's not much else I can say about it. I'm not a big muscle car fan, but sometimes when you fire one of these things up and drive, this thing has about 515 horsepower. It's so different from 500 horsepower in, let's say, a Porsche or a BMW or a Mercedes. It just feels like you have big power underneath your foot when you're driving this thing. Long story short, man, I wanted to show you guys a little bit about it, and you guys tell me what you feel in the video. Comment below if you like American, if you wanted me to do more. Comment below if you want me to just scrap the whole idea and go back to what we do best, which is the exotics. And on that, I'm gonna end the video because I don't know what else to say. 69 Camaro SS, great car, but just not my cup of tea. I want my Bugatti. See you on the next one, guys.